Hello and welcome back to another Values Here on my channel, where I am Jacob from jacobishere. If you've never been here before, I do post Sims 2 content, and also right now we are currently doing The Last of Us. We'll be doing The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2, so if you like any of those games or anything I just mentioned, please do stick around. I do have two other YouTube channels. I have a booktube channel, I have a movie channel shared with my brother, and I also stream on Twitch. But firstly, before we jump into Eco Lifestyle at all, I do want to mention down below there is a link to a card that has a whole bunch of different resources and stuff for you guys to go ahead and sign petitions for the Black Lives Matter movement right at the beginning, so anybody and everybody can click on it and hear it. And yeah, I'm very, very passionate about this. There's a lot about eco lifestyle that I'm also very, very passionate about. It's a side of my life that I don't really share with the internet very often. Is my love for our ecosystem and environmentalism and things like that. I've talked about briefly in the past, and I'm very, very excited for this expansion pack for that reason alone. There's several other reasons as well, which we'll get into as we continue on. But for anybody who is trying to figure out what they want to watch, there is going to be links down below to every video that's going to be part of this series. So there's a lot of different things in the description, so please do read everything, as it's full of content. But because we have a cast overview, we have a build and buy overview, we have a world overview, and then we also have the gameplay, which will be a whole entire Let's Play that takes place in the world of our current household, my current household, the Hatfields, which I'm very, very excited about. All four of those videos should be up and ready for you guys to watch as soon as you watch them. They shouldn't be popping up like I normally post 2 at a time. Also, these are not my live reactions. I know this is a very long intro. I'm very sorry for that. Chapter times will try to be in the description down below. But this is not a reaction, this is an overview, as I have already reacted to all this stuff on Twitch, and there is a VOD you guys can watch over on my Twitch, which is linked down below as well. But first, let's go ahead and read through what this says. Welcome to the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle, Sustainable Living. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Not only is it good for the environment, but it saves you some millions too. Collaborative community. Engage their neighborhood through a new voting board, which features different neighborhood action plans each week. Everyone in the community has a voice. Your vote matters. Oof, did not hit home. Your vote matters. If you can vote, go out and vote, please, people. Change the world. Every decision you make, what power sources you rely on, how you design your home, and which neighborhood action plans you vote for influences the state of the world, from smoggy skies to crystal clear waters. Uncycled decor. Need to outfit a starter house on a budget? Do it basically for free by fishing out a few pre-used items like a worn-out mattress you can fix, or slightly singed oven you can shine up. All these different things we're going to be exploring in our Let's Play, especially towards the bottom here. But please go out and help the world. Right now we need as many voices as we possibly can. I'm trying to be as vocal as I can on Twitter, and I'm going to try to be as vocal as I can on all my different platforms because we need them. And I think this is the perfect time for this expansion pack to come out. They had no idea the kind of climate that we would be in, but I think this is the perfect time. But let's go ahead and jump into whatever video you clicked on. If that's cast, build, whatever, we're going to go directly into it. This is the intro for every video for the first part for all those videos I listed. So let's go ahead and jump into it. There is chapter times link down below, or I'll try to put something on the screen to skip the intro entirely if you've already seen it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Welcome to the world overview portion. Now, the first 2 portions were speed builds because that's what you guys voted for in my Twitter, but for the world overview, obviously I can't just take you around the world in a speed. So we're going to actually look at everything. We're going to go through everything. We're going to look at a few lots in each location and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started. This is Evergreen Harbor, as you guys can tell. There's a few things I want to very quickly note. We're going to talk about the townies in particular, the background history of the world, and then also the new footprint moment that we can talk about. There are new lot traits and stuff which I meant to put on my build in particular, but we'll get to that. There's also some really, really cool builds and some questionably okay ones at best. We'll get into those as well. Alright, so Evergreen Harbor, from what I've seen so far, I do enjoy. This sector over here looks like it's possibly the one that they showed off, but it also looks like it possibly showed off. I don't really know. I can tell you this much. The world overview mode for it is very, I don't know, I'm not really sure. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 5 lots over here. Only 5, oh, actually, 1, 2, only 4 lots can be lived in, and the same thing over here is only 4 lots can be lived in, and 1, 2, 3, and only 4 lots can be lived in, which brings up the total to 12 different lots, because all these lots, the community spaces and stuff, I'm pretty sure you can build on them, you can look at them, you can visit them, but you can't change it. I don't know. I'm not sure. So those are very interesting. But they do have a few lot traits, as you guys can see here. Evergreen Harbor, though, let's just go ahead and read the world description for you guys. Sandwiched between the rolling hills of Evergreen Forest on one side and the waters of Wilput Sound on the other, Evergreen Harbor used to be the industrial hub of the region. However, as the world changed around it, the region has struggled to keep up. A place where Sims value their community and neighborly love isn't just as pastime. Evergreen Harbor now stands on the precipice, making its own future. The only question is, what kind of future will it be? Now, also with Evergreen Harbor, they brought in the new system of eco footprint mode. By toggling eco footprint mode, you can see the eco footprint of each neighborhood, which is how they divide this up. Not every neighborhood is bad. This whole world is not covered in smog. There is portions, as you guys can see here, that do cover in smog, and there's other portions that look a little prettier. So let's go ahead and talk about those. So this over here is just neutral. It's not bad nor good. This is industrial is what they're calling it, which is smog. It's the worst you can get, I think. There might be a red. I don't really know. But like you guys can see the smog clouds surrounding it, and over here where the light is shining down and it's all pretty. It's very, very well done. But as you guys can look and see, there are certain places though that are neutral inside. So not every place here is green. The apartment building here is neutral. All the buildings over here are neutral. My house that I just put down is neutral. I don't know what the one before it is. I'm assuming they were all kind of smog-like. Now, the world I'm about to show you is going to look a little different from other worlds you might see as we are playing in the summer, in the winter time. That's when we're starting our Let's Play, so that's what we're seeing. But we're going to jump around to a few different lots. I want to very quickly shout out the 2 new apartment buildings before we jump in and look at any community lots and look around in general. So we have Stone Street Apartments 3 and Stone Street Apartment number 4. These are 1-bedroom apartments, and then we have the more luxurious ones over in Pinecrest. There's also 2 over here. I'm very excited to look at these. We're going to look at one from both, and then we'll move on. We're going to go in the build mode, by the way, to look at these. I'm curious. We're just going to look at this one because there's a lot of things to talk about with these, and I'm very curious to see, one, how apartments work with the new eco, like how can I be eco-friendly in an apartment without doing most things that you would be able to do at your own house. But yeah, so right off the bat, you guys can see here, these are places you cannot enter. This is, it's just showing you the lot, which is very interesting when you look at it that way. Right, that means anything. And then, but you have to go up the stairs and around, and this is your apartment building right here. It works just like the other apartments. I'm assuming it's like a room, and you upload them as a room. They really do need to fix that. Some new things is we have reduced recycle, and then but we also have eco lot, geothermal is also new that comes with this. Landfill lot is new. Neutral well, off the grid. I think it's updated, so it's better than it was before. All these really, really cool lot traits also come with this. There's a lot going into it. So right off the bat, you walk in through the door and you have a nice, well played out living area. This looks very well lived in and stuff. You have a small little kitchen, a bathroom, a single bathroom, and a very, very long bedroom. Honestly, the apartment, though, is a perfect size apartment. As you guys can tell, they're the same size on both sides. I love this, and I very much enjoy it. I have a feeling that... Oh, it's because I'm deleting the wallpaper. Interesting, that's not the original wallpaper. But you can't delete anything from the outside. You can't change anything, just like a normal apartment would be. Alright, now we're going to go look at the other apartments and see if there's any difference to them. And they're more expensive. They are richer. We're going to look at the most rich, the one that costs the most money to move into. It has a whole balcony area. It's pretty cool, which means that there could be a chance. This one right here, by the way, is the more expensive one out of the 2. Even though this one over here looks a little bit better than this one over here, but like, we're going to look at this. Also, interestingly enough, this is where we go up, where we come up. We have a little entryway. But you also have to walk outside. Both these apartments are from entranceways outside, which I do enjoy. I find it to be really interesting and really intriguing. I like the style change from us popping up into like a whole what is that called? Hallway type of thing. I do like it. So also when jumping up, because this is an apartment building that is a little bit bigger and such, you can already tell this is the apartment building this is the apartment we cannot see. This is the room that we show up in with that we can't change or anything. And then we walk out here, and then there's apartment here. And then we have our apartment over here, which does have a balcony, and you can do anything you want to the balcony just like normal. Assuming you can't make it bigger. I don't even know. Could we change the door? No. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, wait. That means we can't change where we place the balcony? I mean, how much I want to put... Okay. Okay. It's fine. I really like the entry area. And then we also have another small bedroom. And we have another smaller bedroom. Bathroom. I think this is a perfectly good sized apartment. I think these are perfectly good sized apartments and stuff. Just, you know, if you want a balcony, you can, which is really, really cool. And then you guys can see kind of what the world around us looks like a little bit. I like the idea that it kind of looks like hotels. Ooh, wonder what that means. This is a place over here that you guys can tell the Sims made. Boss show off. And yeah, so we're gonna go look at some other places and stuff. If there's a place somebody lives in, then we're gonna go look at it through that mode, through build mode, obviously. So there's one place that I know exactly that I want to look at through build mode, and I think everything else we can kind of visit. I want to look at this big house just because I'm curious. And then also I want to look at this place right here. I built this. I know what this looks like. That's us. And the houses in general, I'm all curious to look at all of them, but I'll do that on my own and or on stream. I do stream. I streamed. We had a release party. We got really far, and then I got a headache, so I hop off. But we did get pretty far, so thank you if you did come. Also, thank you for anybody who did enter my giveaway and stuff. Means a lot to me, and we'll be doing another one when we hit 300 subscribers. I'm really excited to announce that as we get closer. We are pretty close, but way closer. So this lot was called out to me last night because it looks nothing like a normal Sims build, and I wanted to know why. Oh, it's very well furnished. Oh, it's like the Sims copped off. Oh, no. There's like a little bedroom up here. And look, it's like a crane. What? Is that just like a roof piece? I think so. Oh my gosh. Oh. The Sims team. Look at you go. We love an inspiration. And honestly, it's an inspiration. Oh my, it's so pretty. Oh, we enjoy it. Oh, we enjoy it a lot, guys. That's great. That's a great lot. Oh, I'm so that's like one of the best lots they've made in the whole game. They should be really proud of that one. Not to diss on the Sims team, you know. Not that I've done it before in the past. Or anything. Alrighty. I want to look at this lot real fast. And then we're gonna look at one bike lot that we can build up. I'm assuming from the area that we're gonna be building up from, which I wanted to start in the most smoggiest area, by the way. I do want to live in an apartment eventually, but we're doing it on stream. We're moving to an apartment, so there will be an apartment renovation coming soon. Okay, see how. Oh, I don't think this is horrible. It's not great. Oof. I don't think it's horrible though. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job for what they were given. I mean, the walls are a little too high. That looks a little, this whole thing looks a little weird. But overall, I think it's an okay looking build. It's a very small lot to put a big house on though. Like, good for them for going for it. because they went for it, and you know they did. All right, let's look at one last lot, and then there's a few others. There's a bar and other stuff that we'll explore throughout our series, our gameplay series, which hopefully is coming very soon. Like I said, I had a lot of things go to where I couldn't really focus or anything, and so I'm doing them as fast as I can. I promise. I'm trying to get them out to you as fast as I can. They're going to come out very consecutively, probably. And normally I like to give like every part like 30 minutes to shine, and we're just going. Ooh, community spaces. So we have community space, we have community garden, we have marketplace, or a community marker space, which I think personally you guys, we vote for it and stuff. All right, so this is what it looks like. So this is the house that I built. This is where we're gonna be living. This is a bar over here. I really like the downtown area. I'm really excited to kind of spruce it up and make it even better. I really, really do enjoy it. Also, by the way, I can definitely tell this may be coming from San Myshuno. I'm curious to see where people put this on the big map. If you guys don't know, there's a huge map of the Sims 4 where all the connecting worlds and stuff because we have to make our own lore. It's fine. I mean, this is fine. It's fine. I'm excited to see how it upgrades, and if we upgrade it, if us as like a community has to upgrade it, or if it just upgrades over time in the game, like what's the process and stuff. Those are things will be answered inside my Let's Play, which the characters, the first part will be coming, or already should be up if you're watching this. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, hit subscribe button. I'll see you all next time for another beautiful video. Oh, hold on, time out, take back. Let's circle back around here for a second. So I wanted to showcase, we have a few new sets of townies. So we have the Starling Rico, and then we also have the person who lives here, which is the Greenberg. I want to get to know the Greenbergs. They've been showcased what they look like. And we have the Tinker family, which also looks very cute. There's a child and everything, which is really nice. And we also have the Harris family, who has a bag. Did you guys see the bag? Oh my gosh. I really like the townies. I think they're very cute. I can't wait to get to know them. That's it. That's the last thing. I wanted to shout out the brand new townies and stuff. Did we breed with the worlds? So we also have Grimm's Quarry, Coffiner Station, and Port Promise. Now, at the very end, I tend to like overview what my grade would be for it. And I really like the world. I'm very excited to see where the world will go, and to enjoy the different sections of the world and stuff, and see the longevity of things and make it my own and see what other people make their world as. And so I'm very, very excited about it, and so I'm giving the world a B. I don't really know what else I've given everything else. We'll talk about those in those videos, but yeah, this gets a B from me. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please maybe a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, hit subscribe button. I'll see you all next time for another beautiful video. Thank you for watching.